Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you realize that the only thing that truly exists in this reality are merely pain and suffering and futility. Listen. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace, initiate war, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, casual relationships that cannot be separated. This story starts on a 6-year-old Naruto strolling down the streets of Konoha. Naruto is getting constant stares of hatred and disgust every single day of his life. Neglected by everyone in this village except for a couple of shinobi and the third Hokage. Getting beat up every single day by the villagers. Kurama heals the wounds that Naruto gets by the mob of villagers, but it doesn't stop a couple of scars from showing on his body. Unlike the Naruto in canon, he is not as lively anymore and cannot dare pulling of pranks, as that might be the end of him. If he did pranks, Naruto will have endless beatings from not just villagers but some shinobi as well. The only thing you can see is pure sadness in his dull blue eyes. He is now going to the ramen stand to get some food. Hello Naruto, my favorite customer, so you want your regular meal? Naruto nodded. His ramen got served and he paid up. Thank you old man, Naruto said with a slight smile, his eyes gleaming with happiness. This didn't last long as his eyes suddenly turned back to normal, just filled with sadness. He can't afford for any more ramen, so he will just go home and read books. As he had nothing else to do, he was not allowed to go to the toy shop as they will just kick him out. He was walking home. Suddenly, shurikens start flying at him with incredible speed. He tried to dodge them as he swiveled through the shuriken, only to be hit by one in his legs, paralyzing his leg. These guys were ninjas. Naruto knew he had no chance and just stood there, waiting for them to end him. He got attacked so many times by the villagers that now he is immune to the pain. He stood there waiting to die, waiting to end his anguish, to end. The ninja and his partner dashed at Naruto with a flurry of kicks and punches. He attempted to end him by stabbing him, but he thumped on the ground crying in agony as his body was getting burned by a fire-style jutsu. Who stood there was a boy Naruto age with black spiky hair with blue strands of hair, one red, one Tomo Sharingan and one Byakugan in one eye. The ninja slowly died as his comrade dashed at the boy with a barrage of jabs and kicks. The boy was barely holding his ground. The ninja slashed at the boy's face. Naruto attempted to save him with his body, but it was too late. Luckily it only slashed at his cheek, but blood spilled out as the boy cried in agony but got himself togever. So, you're going to help Demon Brat? He deserved to die. I knew the Uchiha clan were demonic like you, the ninja said. The boy clenched his fist, but the only thing he now knew to do was to run as the took Naruto and body flicked to the Uchiha compound. The ninja couldn't catch up to the boy. The boy was in front of his house. Flashback. 1 year ago, the boy, a hybrid of the Uchiha and Hyuga clan, was going to his home. His parents were your average jonin. They were only allowed to live together if they left their clan and lived on their own. The Uchiha and Hyuga clan allowed their child to go to his clans in a while because of his eyes having the Byakugan and will unlock the Sharingan later on. But one day, after chilling with Sasuke, how he considered his closest friend, he went home. His house was in a remote part of the village just on the edge where forest is surrounded, and his small wooden home stood tall against all the trees surrounding him. He entered the home to see his parent getting killed right in front of him, unlocking the one Tomo Sharingan. He dashed at the ninjas. The ninjas were shocked at the Sharingan and Byakugan as he striked his chakra networks. Before killing the guy, he looked at his Byakugan eyes. In pure rage, he massacred the guy to shreds. A few days later, the Hyuga clan apologized for one of their ninjas murdering his parents. The reason why the guy murdered his parents is because they betrayed their clan for going Togaver. When the boy found this out in the Hokage office, he was filled with rage and sadness. His closest people were gone. A lot of Uchihas and Hyugas hate him for being a crossbred, and he had no control over it. Later on, Itachi persuaded his father to adopt him. Flashback stopped. Naruto and the boy passed out. Sasuke was walking out to find his brother and a random boy just lying on the floor as he called out for his mom. Naruto woke up fast. "Where am I?" Naruto was looking around. "Don't worry," Mikado said. "I saw you passed out with my son Zaiko," she whispered. Not to wake up Zaiko. Naruto suddenly remembered what happened. "Zaiko saved me from a couple of ninjas. Sadly, I didn't die today. My wounds just keep on healing." Mikado was put off by that. How can a 6-year-old think of killing himself? She frowned as she knew that he was the son of Kushina, her friend. "I'm sorry, Naruto." "What for?" "I'm sorry I wasn't able to take care of you since your mother was a friend of mine." She didn't mind to share that she knew his mother. "So, who were my parents?" "Sadly, the Hokage will not allow me to but know that your parents are strong." Zaiko opened his eyes to the bed next to Naruto. He looked startled. "How am I at home?" But then he suddenly remembered what happened. Naruto suddenly said, "Why save me?" Zaiko answered with, "You were attacked for no reason. I have to help you. I see you walking around the village. I see how the villages treat you." Naruto was shocked. "I never had somebody my age care for me." Zaiko was taken back. "So, nobody wants to play with you?" Naruto looked down. "Yes, they don't." "Well, I can be your friend," Zaiko said. Naruto was surprised. "Of course. I will make you guys lunch," Mikado said. The two boys went downstairs and greeted Fugaku, Itachi and Sasuke. Itachi observed the cut on his brother's face and knew that they were in a fight. "So, what is Naruto doing here?" Fugaku exclaimed. "He got attacked by some ninja. I got one of the ninjas but I couldn't get the other one," Zaiko said. "Naruto? Do you know him, Dad?" Sasuke said. "Yeah, I do," he said. Naruto looked a bit confused. He has never seen him before, but everybody knew his name for some reason. They ate and talked Togaver. "So Naruto, isn't your parents going to get worried?" Zaiko said. "They are gone apparently. They were strong ninjas," Naruto said. Zaiko flinched at the answer and looked down. Naruto, being a bit smarter, knew why Zaiko probably flinched. Naruto said he had to leave, but Fugaku recommended for Zaiko and Sasuke to guard Naruto just in case. Then they walked up and chatted. "This is my first What If I made. I hope you enjoyed it."